Your objective is to produce a strong team with members who can function under extreme pressure. Without a high level of personal resilience, you won't be able to build a pipeline of highly capable people. But if you can do this, your team will function effectively even under extreme adversity. Welcome to Moments with Marty, your short, sharp shot of leadership insight to help you stay on track between our weekly episodes of the No Bullshit Leadership podcast. If you want to build a team that outlasts others, you need each and every individual to be able to handle the pressure. And of course, this starts with you. You set the tone for what happens in times of stress, pressure, and crisis. So just ask yourself, how do I handle pressure? Now, some leaders, of course, they hide. They try to avoid the issue completely. Some leaders explode, making their anger and frustration obvious to everyone. And some leaders blame, pointing to everything around them except themselves. When you think about how to improve your team's resilience, the obvious place to start is with your own. Do you have grace under pressure? This is an ongoing quest that you can never expect to completely master. You have to show your people the way, leading by example. But the prescription for them is exactly the same as it is for you. The golden rule is, don't let your people avoid adversity. Build it into their day. Your objective is to produce a strong team with members who can function under extreme pressure. Without a high level of personal resilience, you won't be able to build a pipeline of highly capable people. But if you can do this, your team will function effectively even under extreme adversity. So feed your people stress regularly, in a controlled way, of course. It builds their self-esteem. Now, I've got 5 key tips to build the resilience in your team that are going to enable it to perform consistently through different levels of pressure and to outlast other teams. Tip number 1, make little things little. When your people overreact to minor bumps in the road, don't enable them. Don't sympathise and validate their reaction. Don't jump down in the hole with them. You'll serve them much better if you can put the event into context and give them perspective. Hey, look, this isn't a big deal. Let's put it behind us and let's keep going. We're good. The second tip is cultivate optimistic pragmatism in your people. Now, this approach says, whatever we do and wherever we're going, I'm controlling it to the greatest extent possible. I'm realistic, I'm calm, and I'm analytical. I make decisions without fear or favour. I use data to support my decision making. And underpinning all of this, I believe the team is capable, that it's on purpose, and that it will prevail over any external shock. Tip number 3, ask your team to step up, in a safe way, of course. Stretch and empower them. Give them the expectation that it's normal to go beyond their comfort zones, and then support them to build their confidence. Tip number 4, stop over-functioning for your people. Stop doing your team's work for them. Don't make their decisions for them. And whatever you do, don't impede their progress. Finally, number 5, look forward. Always forward. When something happens, just recognise that you can't go back. Be realistic about where you are and only give your energy to the things that make the future look brighter. If you want to take a deeper dive into how you can build a super resilient team, have a listen to episode 77 of the No Bullshit Leadership podcast. Can your team handle the pressure? We'll leave a link in the show notes. I really hope you enjoyed this moment and that it gives you that extra little spark to be a no bullshit leader.